chilling propaganda images. 20-year-old Israeli-American hostage Edan Alexander saying it's only a matter of time before this nightmare ends in this video. Talk us through the response so far. What is the latest on efforts to secure a deal?
Yeah, and we heard from the mother last night at the hostage rally taking place in Tel Aviv. She said she got a phone call from the prime minister after that video was released. She told the prime minister, it's time. We got to get them out. And apparently in response, according to her and what she said at the rally, she said the prime minister said that the conditions are right for a deal and that they're working towards achieving one. Now, our colleague at I-24, Guy Azriel, has just broken an element of this story, credited to him. Sources telling him that right now, as it stands, it is the August deal that was brokered or put forward by the U.S., presented once again to Hamas. Ultimately, back in August, they rejected, or there was some sort of impasse. It was reportedly rejected by Hamas. So the deal itself is the same. It has not changed as it was back in August. Of course, we did not get a deal then, but that is what Guy is hearing. He says that right now the U.S. and Israel is working on that same framework. This would be keeping troops in the Philadelphia corridor. This would be a 42-day ceasefire staggered with hostages released in intervals, and that ultimately, over the course of that 40-plus day ceasefire, it would be the all parties involved working for some negotiation to resolve the conflict in its entirety. So that's the breaking that we have this afternoon. Again, Guy at our channel, I-24, able to get some of that news for us before some of the Israeli channels. What we are also seeing on the Hamas side, they're telling the French news agency AFP that they haven't received a new offer or proposal so far. That was earlier today. We'll be curious to find out whether or not that new deal has been communicated, perhaps to the Egyptians, as they meet with this Hamas delegation. Benita?
And Zach, briefly, the latest developments in terms of fighting on the ground inside the Strip. What can you tell us? What update can you share?
Yeah, it continues to be the most heavily concentrated area in North Gaza, in Jabalia. We see a day in, day out fighting. Even while we're standing here, we were hearing gunfire earlier and saw flares light up. That area is largely ruined and wrecked. But what I'm told this morning by a senior IDF source, that the fighting that is taking place in Jabalia, very small pockets of Hamas. They're encountering 2-3 men at a time. And that this fighting, the exchanges that are taking place, it's clear they still have the ammunition, they still have the weapons, but they're operating in such a decentralized manner that there has to be only a handful of local commanders left in that area, if there is. He's describing this as complete guerrilla fighting, that they're fighting among the rubble, and they're encountering, again, very small pockets of Hamas, but still, this is the highest concentration we have of IDF fatalities in the Gaza Strip in the last 2 months. Has been tremendous losses in this area for the IDF.